Do you remember when Congress called MMA human cockfighting? Like they were like, "Oh, it's so violent and it's so bloody. We just can't allow that." And there was all this pressure to shut the sport down. And now here we stand, over 30 years later, and it has completely overtaken boxing as the combat sport, what I'm saying, of choice for most Americans. And Floyd Mayweather, yeah, get in on it. He's coming out of retirement, apparently. This is coming to us from CNN. Floyd Mayweather says he is coming out of retirement in 2020 after UFC talks, by Ben Morse. All right. So I'm interested to see where he's taking this, who he's going to take on. I know a lot of people, like Shakur Stevenson. I think that's like really the only name, and I know that's more of a local thing, but I think that'd be interesting, like a sparring match or something like that, on some Rocky shit. Former world champion boxer Floyd Mayweather says he's coming out of retirement in 2020. The 42-year-old made the announcement on his Instagram account and also said he is working with UFC boss Dana White to bring the world another spectacular event. Mayweather, who was undefeated in his career with a record of 50-0, is considered one of boxing's all-time greats. And with a record of 50-0, yeah, he earned it. He definitely did. That's just a photo of him and Dana White. Like I said, it's amazing. Like what Dana White, legend, man. He's trying to become a business icon. I think he already is, honestly, because he was able to take what was deemed, brutal and violent and not fit for human consumption, according to the government, who really was just looking for their cut. They got their cut, and now look, everything's flourishing. Isn't that beautiful? He came out of retirement in 2017 for his last professional boxing fight against UFC star Conor McGregor. After beating McGregor, a UFC rematch in the octagon was suggested, although nothing concrete ever materialized. And I think that's where it really gets interesting, because the octagon and the ring are two completely different worlds as far as what you're used. Well, like this, like fighting is fighting, true enough, right? But the rules of boxing and the rules of MMA are just so completely different that it would be interesting to see Floyd Mayweather truly out of this element. He was last seen in the ring in an exhibition boxing match against Japanese kickboxer Tenshin Nasukawa. In a bout that lasts just 140 seconds, Mayweather earned a reported $9 million for beating the Japanese fighter. In October, Philippines boxing legend Manny Pacquiao and Alibaba founder Jack Ma challenged Mayweather to a fight. And so Pacquiao versus Mayweather again. Haven't we seen that show already? Floyd Mayweather, if you want a real fight, fight me. If you want an exhibition, my guy, my friend, Jack Ma will take care of you, Pacquiao said. Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby, told reporters Mayweather had no interest in fighting Pacquiao after this fight in Japan last year. Okay, so yeah, it's not like he hasn't been fighting. He just hasn't been fighting professionally. I mean, look at the guy. He's apparently in peak shape. All right. I mean, he still has skills and can do it. But I would be very interested to see him in the ring, in the octagon, taking on somebody just out of this element. That would be more interesting to me at this point. But if he was going to box, I mean, who do you think that he'd go up against? You know what? I think that's a good question for the end of this video. So all the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to give videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and the like are the biggest fans of your boy over here. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Like I said, I think Shakur Stevenson would be a cool exhibition. When it comes to boxing, it's been so overshadowed by the UFC that how could that not be, what I'm saying? Like, how can that card be fully off the table, Like, it'd be really interesting to see. So, I mean, any UFC fighters that you like to see him take on in the octagon? Because I can't help but feel like it'd have to be like a really, really lower card individual, because he'd be so far out of his element that putting him up against, even like a Chuck Liddell, somebody who's retired, wouldn't be all that would be disadvantageous to money with Mayweather. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what yours is. That's why I have a comment section. Until the next one.